Yes, no, we can edit all that out.
No, that's great. I love it.
That's awesome.
We want more anecdotes, please.
To actually answer the question, I think all the lines that end with something that rhymes with June are probably tied for the most misunderstood in the poem.
This is Cash Me Outside, a podcast about the Utah treasure hunt. Someone hid $25,000 and left a poem that leads to its location. Join us as we deep dive into possible locations, poem solves, stupid jokes, and exclusive hints to help decipher the location of the treasure. Welcome back to Cash Me Outside. We've got a special episode. I'm joined as always by Christian and Chad, but we have two very special guests, Dave and John. Welcome, the
Thank
you
organizers
guys.
of the Utah Treasure Hunts.
Man.
So welcome. We're excited to have you here. We've gotten a lot of questions from our listeners, from people who are curious, first-time hunters, long-time hunters. So we're excited to dive in.
I'm excited that we're doing video this year because last year we got some criticism from people that were upset that we could look at your bodies while they could not, and that we could
And it was a fair criticism.
Yeah.
Because look at you.
Yes.
It's the lighting. These lightings are very flattering.
But they're like, when they answer this question, like, was he doing this with his eyebrows? Was he looking right and left? I was
Oh, I
like,
do remember that.
come
Yeah.
on, guys.
We need to
Yeah.
be more animated.
well, yeah, we'll be more animated. And I guess last year was your treasure because it was like you could see it
Yeah.
every
Right,
single
that's
day
right. We
from
could see
through
it
the
right
window,
up there.
right?
We were the closest
Yeah.
treasure hunters, but we were nowhere near it.
I live
None.
in Pleasant Grove about
We didn't-
5 minutes from the G.
Yeah,
So it was literally my backyard.
yeah.
We honestly, we have no chance ever. Like, it doesn't matter the year. We're not going to find it.
Yeah, it's okay. We got to have some
I didn't
faith.
want to say that. I've seen some of your theories.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Well, on that note, let's get into it. We want to start. Well, number one, we have a ton of questions. We want to apologize in advance to some people. We got over 200 questions from our listeners who suggested things to ask. Obviously, we can't get to all of them, and we had to cut it down to ones that we thought maybe have a chance at getting answered. So we want to apologize in advance if we didn't ask a question that you wanted us to ask. We're sorry about that. Before we get to the specific questions about the poem, we want to just do some general business, ask about the hunt, how you guys are doing in general. We know that beginning of this hunt, it was a little up in the air if it was going to happen or not. Want to kind of get your temperature of the future of the hunts. Is this still something you feel like is going to be going on in perpetuity? Is it you're taking it 1 year at a time? Are we going to have a QR hunt? Where are we at there?
I
That's a great question.
I think the 1 year at a time is probably the best thing. I mean, I don't know. We unexpected things happen, and we love the hunt. We want to keep doing the hunt, but I don't know if it's always wise for us to do it for just the sake of doing it, you know. But the fact that we did it this year
I
probably
feel like if
means
we did
we'll
it this
do it.
year.
We'll
Yeah,
keep
we'll do
doing
it
it.
next years. Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we're around. Hopefully, yeah, I mean, you know, this will be our legacy of our lives, honestly. I mean, hopefully we have a long time still. And but yeah, we love it. We love it. It's always so humbling to us, kind of like how many lives it affects in ways that we never envisioned. I wish we could kind of take credit for that, but I mean, there's something weird about a treasure hunt and getting people outside, and it's something special. And so I hope that we can keep doing it for as long as possible. I think, you know, we talked about making like the whole treasure hunt a nonprofit because despite what people think, like this has been a complete money pit for us. Actually, I took a screenshot of my Instagram today because I think like since this hunt started, I had like 2 million views on my Instagram page.
Oh, what?
And I haven't made like 1 cent, and that's probably because I'm an idiot and I don't know how to. But you know, yeah. So
If you put like a little link for like just anything
Like
in your bio.
crypto scam or
I was gonna say like enhancement pills,
Yeah.
but no one would believe you'd be peddling those. So
no.
yeah, something up there might do it.
Yeah, so I don't no, so yeah, but I mean we just love it so much, you know. So I mean it's more than just money. It's a labor of love, and so yeah, as long as, you know, it's feasible, and we'll keep doing it. So
Cool.
I don't know. With the QR hunt, I think that one definitely is in the air, partially because of how late we started this one in the year.
Yeah.
Also, that one's really intensive for us.
Yeah.
Like, there's not a lot of sleep. It's a lot of work. And I think if we skip it, that this would be the year for us to skip it, just because some of the things we were dealing with were health related, and we want to make sure that we get through those better, I guess.
Yeah, totally.
So, that one, but you never know. We might.
Okay,
I
never
don't
say
know.
never.
You can never tell. So,
QR hunt with like 3 stages. Just like a shorter version.
yeah, and like $20 at the
Yeah.
end.
Well, and we met some amazing people throughout all of the treasure hunts, and this is kind of like a secret. Not really a secret, but like we've kind of recruited like the very best treasure hunters to be like part of our team, especially for the QR hunt.
We haven't.
No,
We haven't.
We'll
it must
check our
be-
DMs
Is that
later.
like-
we must have missed
lost
that.
in the mail.
mailed letters.
There's like there's like 1 or 2 hunters that are just amazing people that we've kind of like brought onto our team.
They're way smarter than us.
Okay.
And yeah, they really
Actually,
are.
one question you had in the in the 200, because you guys were kind enough to send us all the questions so that we could just see them, was does anyone else's eye, do we let our families see the poems or these kinds of things? And so, like Dave was saying, we do have some other people who we have cross-check stuff for us that we just, they're like us. They don't care about money. They love the hunts itself, so we don't really feel like we have to worry about them. And they've, what's that? They're not really
Recused.
eligible.
Yeah.
Recused? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Yeah, so
Seems
yeah,
Cool.
that would actually be a good two truths and a lie thing. But this is the first poem that there's one more set of eyes that saw it, that helped us put it together besides just me and John, and that person's going to remain mysterious.
Wow.
But yeah, no. We
And did
trust-
you just meet this person through treasure hunting?
through
Oh,
treasure
cool.
hunting,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
But yeah, the biggest thing is like they do not care about money, just like us. You know?
Yeah.
Should we just give her your jersey? You can give it to her. Just the Shaki jersey. Okay.
Yeah.
You can just give it to
We're
her.
bringing that up already. Yeah.
It's either her or it's Oster tagged, but okay. No.
has Greg contacted you?
We
No.
have not heard from Greg either, so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think we're.
Maybe we should try to use those 2 million views to help these guys.
Yeah, so
Greg
we need to
goes
get-
somehow
We need to get that jersey out of here.
use it for anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
What about the? So you talked about the QR code hunt. What about the treasure trip? So do you guys already have one planned? I assume that's like a similar thing where it's like,
Honeymoon.
I mean, honeymoon.
Oh, can you imagine?
Well,
Oh.
let's go.
We heard you have a girlfriend. So we're just jumping.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how the
straight
timing
ahead.
works out, but normally we do our Costa Rica trip like in February, right around like Valentine's Day.
Is that going to happen this year, or is that something you're looking at?
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad because I know we've probably gotten 100 emails from people that want to go on a treasure trip since this hunt started, and I don't think I've answered one of them. Just because
I
of
don't see the emails. So
Yeah, just because of how crazy things have been. But yeah, tentatively, even if I'm not going, I think we'll still do it in next year. And they're so fun. And we have the properties and everything dialed down there, and just locals that are just homies that help with everything. So it'll probably still happen. So
every group that's done one of our treasure trips are like lifelong friends now. They're inviting us to pool parties and card games, and it's like it's the best thing ever. And you get to go on this like all-inclusive vacation that also has a treasure hunt in it. And if you win, it's like a free all-inclusive vacation.
yeah.
You know,
And this
so-
last time, I think our youngest person that came was like 16, and our oldest was 74 or something. So like.
And now they're roommates. They live together.
Yeah, so I mean, because some people reach out to us and they're like, we think we're too old because like all your videos are like young people, and it's like no, like there's like literally we've had, I mean, the whole spectrum, but we probably have like a minimum age of like maybe 15, but then there's after that it's any age, just
And I don't know,
That's
those
cool.
70-year-olds they're like the Terminator. They're a special kind
Oh
of
yeah, I was in
individuals.
bed while they were playing board games till like 2 a.m. Yeah,
my
they're-
goodness.
so
Just like you mentioned, you play card games with these groups. So just like random question, like the 2 girls from your video where you're playing cards last time, are those people that came on treasure trips with you?
oh,
Are they
the poker video?
Yeah,
are
in
they-
the poker
Chad was
video.
just curious. He add a little note here. You just said like Plan B. He called them Plan B, Plan C. Just curious, where
I think.
where
well,
they're.
I mean, I think they're still single.
If things don't work out, I can probably set you up with
Yeah.
either
Oh,
one of them.
nice.
I also can't say anything about this.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah,
It's
Cool.
an old note.
That's funny.
yeah.
Okay, so the next question, just non-poem related. What tips would you give to first-time treasure hunters? A lot of people, this is their first hunt. They're just getting into us. not into us, into the treasure hunt, but listening to us and not really getting a ton of tips from us is the feedback that we've gotten a lot of. But from you guys, what would you say? What's the most helpful?
Where do you
tips
start?
do you have? How do you start?
I think if it's someone's first hunt, they dive in super hard and go really hard, and then they burn out.
Yeah.
And so, kind of like you guys, I mean, this is like your 4th or 5th year kind of doing it, and you haven't even been out hiking yet, which I think you're kind of like an anomaly, you know?
Yeah.
But so I would say just, you know, be patient, and you're probably not going to find it on your first day. So, you know, just pace yourself and don't burn out.
These are all good tips for you and your wedding night as well. You're not going to find it your first
How am I
day.
going to bleep this many things out?
What do you think, John?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, it's almost, I hate to say laughable because they're new treasure hunters, but I know where it is. Like, someone needs to make a good meme about that. I don't know how to make memes, but the certainty of the new hunters is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's from all over the country. Like, I'm flying there today because I know exactly where it is, and I'm always like, I can't say.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel bad because they're just so certain. So I think, confirmation bias, I bring it up a lot. I even get in trouble for it. People say I'm a douchebag because I bring up confirmation bias, and then they end up. But I didn't even really understand how powerful confirmation bias is until we started doing these treasure hunts.
Yeah, so
It's
true.
unbelievable. I'm as the organizer, I will tell somebody it's not there. That's a historical preserve. We got yelled at and they're like, I don't believe you. I think that's all part of your scheme, because they're so certain of their solve that even when I'm telling them that's not it, they're.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys have
It's
ever.
crazy.
Yeah, sorry. I don't know if you guys have ever given a clue that hasn't said this is a clue,
Yeah, I think
or
that's a
this is
common
not
thing
a
that people
clue
try to
for
read
non-clues,
into.
right? Like,
Yeah. Well, I know like
there's-
when we first started the hunts, John was so excited to kind of mess with everyone, but we
really
realized
was.
like right away
Oh.
that we don't need to mess with everyone. Like, they're going to mess with themselves. And so we're like from day one, it's like, if we have a clue, let's mark it as a clue, or else we're going to get DMs about every single story or every song we share. Is this like part of it? It's like, no, this is just you know, because
Yeah, I mean, naturally I like to mess with people. That's just how I am. And so I remember that very first year, I'm like purposely writing a haiku, and the treasure has not been found, just because I'm like, they're going to read into this haiku. But then I realized it's actually just cruelty, because already they're going so far beyond what we could even dream up if we wanted to mess with them. So we don't do it anymore at all.
Yeah.
just
One last question we have before we get into the questions about the poem. Is Patreon? Am I saying that right? The Patreon group that you guys started last year. It's kind of ways for hunters to support the hunts. And
Yeah.
is that something that's still going on? Is that something that you're still actively doing with these groups?
honestly, I think that Patreon is kind of the future. I think we for years we talked about maybe doing like a hunt in Boise or down in Phoenix or Vegas, but that really has lost its appeal to us. And so I think what we're going to do is we're going to try and keep the 2 hunts we do every year, the poem hunt and the QR hunt. But then everything else we do is pretty much just going to be Patreon. And so I think that way it'll be like, our dream is to kind of like open it up to the whole world. So, like our guides that took us up Kilimanjaro a couple years ago, we want to be able to have like even them solve something, that could win. And so
that'd be really cool. Yeah.
so that's kind of what we're going to focus on, I think, here going forward. But we just love the poem hunt and the QR hunt. And so we're going to try our best to keep those going every year. But then, like all the side quests we used to do, and even like finding people to like come to our TV show, if we get a TV show or whatever, it'll probably be mostly from Patreon.
We actually, the Patreon, we haven't done a very good job. We apologize to our Patreon supporters for like the last 9 months. But also, part of the reason this hunt's even happening is because we looked at it, and we were even talking about only doing a $20,000 prize, and what the Patreon members sent us, we're like, we're going to do 25,000, because we're just like, we're so, grateful that these guys are even like supporting us. It's so funny. It's such a small amount, and yet it's so funny to me that people still do. So I think it's been a big part of it. And yeah, we want to do more with it.
How do people join?
I think in all the emails that we send out every Friday, the link's in there. I don't even know if we have the Patreon link on the website. We're so bad at this.
You guys do great jobs at doing hunts,
yes.
and you don't do a great job at promoting yourselves, which I think speaks to your humility. But
we're bad at
we
that,
both suck so bad at self-promotion.
I really prefer self-deprecation,
Yeah.
to be honest. It's a lot
Which is
funnier.
easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, we're super. We had like a Christmas party with all the Patreon members, and then we literally didn't post anything until the hunt started. Like, so it was 6 months of nothing. And so all the people that kind of stuck through it with us, and it's only $5 a month, but still, like, we know things are tight. We understand that, and so we're like, I mean, just so grateful for those that kind of stuck through it with us. But yeah, we have a lot of big plans for them.
we should probably join.
Yeah, we should. No, I know. I'm thinking about that right now.
No,
Like,
I mean
need
maybe we could do a cash me out. Like what? I mean, $1.80, $1.80, $1.80.
Yeah.
that. Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Single
Okay.
Yeah.
or don't. You guys can still.
No, we want to come
We
to your
want the
Christmas
hunts to be
parties.
free, no matter what.
You have this fun group. Cool. Okay. Well, now if that's all right, we're going to get into the questions. Feel free to say no comment to what other questions you want. I know some of these maybe
Here we go.
we're asking for more.
But just
than
know
maybe
you're
we
on
get.
camera, so your body language will also be
Scrutinized.
by
Scrutinized.
probably more so by the listeners than by us.
It's
but
like midnight
we'll try.
on a Sunday, so we're it's
Yeah.
fatigue might be playing part two, but
I might mess with people with my body language, or try. We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
See how it goes.
Perfect.
They'll read into it.
Okay. Can anyone
All
lead
right.
us off?
Oh, okay.
Sure. Yeah. So the first one we have is why do you hate the west side of I-15?
What happened to?
Did you reword that?
Did you get hurt there? Oh no, the east. Wait. Yeah. Why do you hate the west side?
well, the mountains on the west side blow. Not, I mean, they're beautiful and stuff, but it's like all privately owned, and so it's that alone, I guess, is a reason why we haven't really gone that direction. We actually, I think, in our Saw video last year, we actually kind of wanted to go to Tooele, and we spent a week going up all these trails, and it's just not very good for hiking or treasure hunting, and so the mountains on the west side aren't as good as the east side. At least, yeah.
And property ownership is a bit of a problem because there's so little publicly owned there in comparison
To the east side.
that
Yeah.
if it started to get narrowed down to that location, it would just get bombarded.
There's like
you know.
one trail that could be on.
So it makes it hard. I'm not saying we'll never do it over there or that we haven't done it over there this time because it's within the boundaries. But I mean, it like especially Dave and I mean, we've never made a secret of this. Ease is also something that we're often like thinking about when we're doing this.
Yeah.
So
Especially with the QR hunt, and I'm just way more familiar with East Side, even though like Daybreak. I mean, there's some amazing areas out there, but we don't hate the West Side. We just are more familiar with the East Side.
Yeah. No, yeah, that was probably a poorly worded question, but yeah, it's been pointed out that all the treasures were on the east side.
Yeah, I love our listeners. I thought it was an excellently worded question.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right, next question. Is there a throwaway line in the poem this year?
I think the only throwaway line is the one that we released in the email, the extra, which is not probably why we didn't include it in the original poem, but it's like when you become tired. And weary trekkers, like that is a throwaway line, just so that it rhymed with checkers.
So checkers is pretty important.
Yeah,
Okay.
we didn't.
But not important.
We
enough to
did
include
take
in
it
the
out.
poem, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think we have. Besides that, I don't think there is a throwaway line.
No.
Everything has a meaning. So
Well, while we're on the topic of that line, can you give us any indication of where that line may have fit previously into the existing poem?
I think we've decided that we'll maybe just save that for another clue, because when we were talking about it, we were like, well, should we tell them the line or not? And I don't know. I don't know. Is that kind of what we decided?
I mean,
on?
it's pretty. I mean, you could probably like just deduce it down to like pretty close to where it is, because obviously you're on the trail and you haven't found it yet. So probably.
Sometimes our confirmation bias gets away from us, and we think you guys are always going to figure out or read our minds.
Yeah, we're trying.
I guessed line 10 and line 11.
Okay.
Is that-
Actually,
is that-
I don't even know.
yeah?
I have to look at the poem.
Yes?
and
Oh,
see.
you don't have it memorized.
Yeah.
Okay. I
I
was
couldn't
kidding.
even tell you the first line. Begin your search.
Let's see. What is the most misunderstood line in this year's poem, based on what
Ooh,
you've seen?
in the DMs. Oh man, let me pull up the poem real quick.
Yeah, it's true. We actually have probably read it way less than everyone who's watching this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, so here's a fun little fact about the poem is the first 2 lines took like a month to write, and then the rest of the poem took like 2 hours.
Really?
Yeah.
Which that makes sense to me.
That's a good insight.
That is good insight.
Just like I think it was also it's just like writing a song or like a book. It's like starting is really hard, and then once you get started, then it kind of gets easier. But man, those first 2 lines were by far the toughest part of the poem.
Have you written a song?
I was in a famous rock band.
Dude,
Dave's got-
he's released tons of his music.
If you look up David,
Have you really?
If you
not
look up
listened to it?
David Klein
Why don't
on
we use his
Spotify-
music as like our intro
In
music?
fact,
It
what's
should.
what's
We
that
should.
song I always play?
The
The
hammock song.
the hammock song.
There's a hammock
David
song?
Klein, the
David
hammock song.
Klein and the Wild
Dude,
Checker
great.
Boys.
Yeah, YouTube it.
Wild
Treasure
Checker
hunters will
Boys.
like it.
Yeah,
did
it's
not
like
know
the
this.
perfect summer treasure song. It was back when I was really cool, before I got married and had kids, and like there were some summers where I'd spend more out, in a hammock than I would in my bed. So, anyways, it was fun. It was like, it was a super fun time of life. Early 20s with all your best friends. You're like, we actually won best band of Utah.
Wow.
No
Get
way.
this. Yeah, so get
Wow.
this. So KSL had this massive competition, best garage band in Utah. We ended up winning it, and the prize was we could go on right after the Super Bowl ended. So the Super Bowl ended, and
Oh,
we'd
yeah.
be on like right after.
Wow, that's awesome.
But get this, so we're in the studio downtown at KSL with the band, everything's ready to go, sound checked, we're pumped. And then that was the day that Stephen Powell blew up his house with his kids.
Oh my
And
gosh.
So like all of a sudden, like all the networks, like, oh, sorry, you guys got to get bumped for like a month from now because this is more important. So that freaking guy, dude,
Dang.
I mean, what he did was awful, but he also did us dirty, you know.
For sure.
And nobody ever talks about that.
I can't believe that got swept under the rug.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
That's maybe.
just a
too
little
soon.
bit of
Shoot, yeah, that's right.
What was the name of your band?
Argyle.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is cool.
It was a fun time, So.
Argyle or Argyle?
It was funny because we always love
Nice.
how like the
Wordplay.
how like the lawnmowers in like the stadiums always make like the beautiful geometric patterns.
Uh-huh.
We named it after that. We just love that. We
Oh,
thought it
that's
was
cool.
beautiful. It
Yeah.
was really dumb. But
Argyle.
So,
Right.
yeah, not Argyle. Hey.
yeah, so we can edit all that out.
No, that's great.
was
I
good.
love
it. That's awesome.
We want more anecdotes, please.
To actually answer the question, I think all the lines that end with something that rhymes with June are probably tied for the most misunderstood in the poem.
Ooh.
That would be my take from DM.
Every line that rhymes with, where the last word rhymes with June.
Yeah.
Which is 2 of them.
What did I don't have
Pull
my
it up.
name.
I don't
can't.
have it.
Well,
Like,
there's
just do it right
unless he's
next
talking
to
about
each other.
stanza about the
Oh, yeah,
moon
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
Princess Peach's tune.
Moon and Tune.
Okay.
I could have just said
All right.
that, but I thought
No, I
thought
like
of
it. I like it.
Yeah.
Because
that
I
was
was
a
like,
fun one.
wait, how
Come on,
many
give it a little
how many
quick
of them
dip over
had?
here.
100% that line is messed
line
with me,
is a
man.
lot, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's good to know. Okay, of all of, I actually really like this question. Props to whoever asked this. Of all of the past poems that we've had, I think this is our 5th year. Which would you say is the most similar to this year's poem?
Ooh. Probably, man. I mean, they're all very similar. We haven't really changed the formula at all, Even though I mean, we talked about that sometimes.
Sorry.
Yeah. Arc
That's
math.
just in my throat. I'm so sorry.
But maybe what year was it when it was at Ben Lomond? For some reason, I think
That was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
third, maybe that one. I don't know, or the first one. But yeah, it's like
I was going to say the second or the third one.
second or third. Yeah,
Okay.
no arc math.
There was no
required
funny
for this
business
one.
in those ones.
Yeah.
No,
that was
there wasn't.
That was Beacon. That was
Yeah.
where Two Birds
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
I mean,
if you understand what we're talking about, then you should be able to find it.
Feed.
Interesting.
So-
So not like triangulation and stuff like that
What?
that we've discussed.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Is there significance to Dark Side of the Moon being lowercase in this year's poem?
This was actually the recommendation of the third pair of eyes that helped us write this.
Okay.
For whatever reason, they suggested that we keep it not capitalized, which I mean, I didn't care either way, but not really. Long story short, it's just
But kind
So-
of.
okay. Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think no matter what, they're not going to like it on Reddit either way.
Yeah.
But we tried to do it the way that they would like it the least.
Or
Wait,
dislike
the
it the
least-
least.
Dislike it the
Yeah,
least.
yeah, I get it.
Dislike it the least.
good.
How-
The le-
how's
the
my
lesser
body
of two
language during
evils.
that?
Okay, that's
I
fair.
don't know how to
That's
talk.
Gotta
Gotta get you
Okay.
hooked on
Good one.
phonics or
That's good.
something. Okay.
Are there additional pervasive themes beyond just music? Because you did say a main theme in the clue.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't have a podcast be here with you guys on the podcast without releasing a clue. And so maybe we'll save that for the clue that we release.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Yes.
I like it.
Yeah, a little teaser.
Okay.
Beautiful.
But
Yeah.
So keep listening.
Okay.
yeah.
Did you guys think we were going to release a clue?
I mean,
We
we
didn't
didn't sure.
know.
We
We
didn't want
weren't
to
sure.
presumptive.
We didn't talk
but-
about it even.
Would you guys
Yeah.
say that you'll release a clue if our listeners leave 5-star reviews?
Yeah, we're gonna hold your clue hostage.
I'm just kidding.
How many do you need?
Just one, honestly. Someone love us.
Okay. All right. What is your favorite line of the poem this year?
Man.
I know mine.
Well, probably the first two, just because of how long it took to do. And it's one of those lines where I hope that once everyone hears our logic and thinking, that they won't hate us. That's what we always hope.
Even though they probably still will. but
Yeah.
At least some of them will. I was going to say line 2, which is
Yeah.
before the standing stairs and kings were crowned.
Yeah. But like the QR hunt was inspired by Ready Player One, where it's kind of like the whole idea of that is they, whatever he's super passionate about was like arcade games from the '80s and video games and pop culture. We get to kind of do that too with our stuff, and so I love Dark Side of the Moon album, and so the fact that we maybe had 80,000 people listen to that album, or even like younger people that have never even heard of Pink Floyd, they think they're like a clothing brand or something.
Right.
It's like our way of.
Yeah, that's cool.
so-
That is really cool. Okay. Well, that kind of leads into this next question a little bit. What class would be the most beneficial class to take to help solve this poem? Would it be Utah history, music theory, music history, math 101, ciphers 101, or sports history? That's a lot, but if you need me to repeat those, let me know.
I don't know. I kind of think. No. That wasn't even funny. No, I think you cut class and you got your earbuds in and you're listening to music.
Okay.
I think is the answer to that question. I mean,
Of course, that would be your answer.
maybe
Don't go to
music
school.
history. Yeah, college dropout here, barely graduate. So, yeah. No, I honestly,
me too.
I don't know that any of those are going to really
No,
help
no.
a ton.
Okay. Cool. Well, thanks.
So you'd say don't go to class and go to the concert instead.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay,
That's
that's
cool.
fair. That's fair.
Cool.
Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. Can you tell us if there are more than 2 Lionhearted teams?
Well, should we save the clue, or should we just do the clue right now? For the
Do you
podcast.
need people to listen later?
No,
Or
we
something?
go for it.
Okay, do it right now.
Like we want to help you
No, I
guys.
kinda wanted
Listening
to
minutes
build-
matter. or
Okay,
what?
yeah, we
I kind
can.
of want
We
to
can
build to a climax.
Yeah, let's-
You'll know all about this soon. But you don't. You want to.
Maybe.
Yeah. You want. 50% will definitely climax. Okay.
All right.
So
That's gonna be
maybe
edited.
you could just go no comment on this, and then we'll.
Okay.
Get
yeah.
to
Well,
it?
no comment, and then we'll save that for the end.
Okay, perfect.
If you solve this riddle correctly, will you know exactly where to get off the trail, or will you just have a general idea of when to get off the trail? Does that make sense?
Yeah, this clue might be the one thing that's preventing it from being found. So we'll probably no comment this and release that clue for maybe the email on Friday.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Good to
No
know.
comment.
No comment. Yeah.
Okay. Which of these words is most critical to solving the poem? Fabled, standing, unyielding, lion-hearted, pharaoh, or whistle?
Oof. Wait, fabled, standing,
Fabled, standing,
unyielding.
unyielding, lion-hearted, pharaoh.
I would probably say not necessarily because of the word, but just like where the word's location is probably like the first one or two lines. Just because if you get that right, like kind of like always, you
Fabled
or
and standing
standing.
kind of
yeah, you
consider the
should
first two.
have a pretty good idea of where to start at least. So
Between those two words, could you give us a choice?
Oof. Tomato, potato. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have to. You've given us a lot.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
I think kings.
Was that even one of the
It's
words?
not even on the list, dude.
Oh, perfect. Hey, we'll take it, though.
Kings
take it.
over fabled.
Okay.
Wait,
Kings
kings
over
isn't one of the
fabled.
words?
Okay, that's perfect. We'll
Get
take it.
John answering
There you
more,
go.
man.
Yeah.
We should direct all of
Ask
our
more
questions to John. Just make eye contact with
That
him.
wasn't on there?
That's
Oh,
We
there you
need
go.
more almond joys. Do we have any almond
That's
joys
a
in
cool.
here?
Oh, I do love almond joys.
Yeah.
Wait,
Do we?
did they just
That's cool.
discontinue mounds? Can somebody answer this
I don't
question
know.
for me? Because I haven't seen them in a
I
long
haven't had a
time.
mound.
might.
And actually just take the almond off and then eat the joy.
Oh boy. Okay. You are getting old. Just joking. All right. Who's up? Am I
You're up,
next?
you're
Okay.
up.
Yeah.
Is before, so this is before the standing steps, line 2. Is the before chronological or is it before as in front of?
Well,
No comment.
no comment.
We
on
can
that
just
one?
say no comment.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't have to answer
You could,
this.
I mean,
and you
it's- I don't
can
know if
answer
it-
them too.
Yeah.
We might not be smart enough to answer this one.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What does
And
that
not,
mean?
Not give anything away. I don't know.
Well, it could be both. I'm just putting it out there. It could
Okay.
be both.
Okay.
So
Could it?
definitely could.
Okay.
Chronologically and physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true. No comment.
Okay.
All right. Are there more than 2 songs, musicians,
Ew.
or bands references in this poem?
Ooh, that's a good clue too. We get a lot of clue ideas actually from the podcast when we listen. It's like for our
Okay.
weekly emails, it's like, oh yeah, that
Oh,
would be a
good.
good
Perfect.
Oh, that's
Sometimes
help.
it's 'cause-
Someone's getting something from our podcast.
Sometimes it's because the podcast guys,
Or-
that's just what I call you.
Yeah.
The podcast guys
We have
nail it,
names,
and we're
John.
like, it's already out, so we might as well give them the clue.
Oh.
Is that
yeah.
true? Do we
Beautiful.
sometimes
Has that
get things
ever
right?
happened?
Pharaoh. Remember Pharaoh?
We said
Pharaoh.
something right
First
about Pharaoh?
episode, you're like, this is what I think's happening with the Pharaoh, and so that's the clue.
Oh yeah, I
is.
think actually that is how that happened.
Oh,
like a
really?
natural
Wow.
language.
Congratulations,
That
my
was
friend.
a great.
Man,
Wait,
yeah.
what was the
Vengeance
what was
for
the
Christian.
what was the hint?
I don't know,
You
man.
justify-
What's
We're going
important is
back
that
and listening. I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Now you
Doesn't
get to
matter.
listen.
the Pharaoh was being like a natural landmark that you see along the trail. I mean, that's was the clue they gave.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the clue you gave.
I probably said
Okay,
something really
yeah.
cool about it. It's pretty
Yeah.
smart.
We'll have to go back to the archives.
Yeah, right.
I hope I'm right about that.
I do
I
too.
don't have a good memory.
No, I think you are. Yeah.
Okay. Kind of random. What Super Mario games have you played all the way to the end?
Oh, sheesh.
Oh man, well the big one when I was growing up was Super Mario. Wait, which one on 64? Is it called Super Mario?
It's the
think-
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And then, it would take us a whole summer to get like 1 star.
Mhm.
And nowadays it's like I watch some of these kids speed run it and they do the whole game in like an hour. And it's like, wow, it took us like 2 months to do that one thing, and now he did it in like, 10 seconds. But that's one I did. I mean, obviously Mario Kart, Smash Brothers. I don't know if you play all the way through those.
What's the one where you get to play 4 players on the Wii?
I was like the
Super Smash.
Oh, Mario
little
Party?
No, it's like
Mario-
they
Or
come in
no,
the little
no.
bubbles.
No, but yeah. They go in the little bubbles. It's like regular Mario.
Oh.
I forgot what that
It's
was
like
called.
Super Mario. Anyway, that's the last one I played all the way through. Pretty
Okay.
much everything before that. I don't know if I ever finished Paper Mario, and I didn't really like Luigi's Mansion, but
Okay.
What about
most
Yeah,
of
all
the
the OG
Marios.
ones though, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, like Super Mario World, definitely.
I even
my gosh,
finished
I
the
still
Yarn
play that
Yoshi
song.
game.
Wow.
That one was kind of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny because I wouldn't even have a TV at our house, so I don't play video games anymore. But man, I'm a sucker for those retro games.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's awesome. Okay, we kind of already talked about this one, the Chinese checkers line. So the next one are stones literal rocks?
No comment.
Okay.
Wait, no comment that,
If you want to comment.
dude. I'll freaking comment it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go.
There we
I
go.
feel like I haven't seen anything that. Well, I mean, you've read way more DMs than me, but yeah, they are. They're two stones.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Perfect.
Sweet. When do you guys think that the treasure will be found?
I've given up guessing. I have no idea. I think I called you this week and I'm like, dude, I think somebody might find it this weekend. I'm going to be out of town. I don't know what you're doing, but because of some of the DMs that people sent me. But then those same people send me DMs and they get so far off and then they abandon. It's crazy. So
There's like all the people who DM'd you when they hear that, they're
That's
going
what-
to freak
I
out.
know.
That's exactly what I just thought. They're going to go back to
some
their
people are
previous
getting
self.
pretty close, and then all of a sudden they get way distracted again.
I mean, I get 1,000 DMs almost a day. So there's a lot
Wow.
of you
Oh,
out
John.
there
Oh, my gosh.
doing it. I'm just
We
saying.
get
just
like
Yeah,
five,
yeah,
and we
it's
don't
not
like
like
to read
there's
them.
not-
like six
yeah.
people that
For
were
sure.
then one of them is close. There's a lot of people, but one person sent me I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you all think that you
Well,
got it
and-
right.
Yep,
I know.
exactly.
You didn't.
Well, I haven't
But one
DM'd
of
you,
them
so I know
almost
I'm not
did.
right.
And I feel like the treasure's been found a lot over holiday weekend. So it was like the 24th of July. Email goes out Friday. A couple of people are getting pretty close, and so it's like, yeah, it could be found anytime.
It could happen.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, I would guess maybe after next week's clue on the email on Friday. So
Really?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
before August 15th.
It's coming.
Oh yeah, I forgot you guys had the.
Oh,
waiting
what's
list
your?
of
What is
bets.
your?
Grabzo the clown.
Oh, Grabzo the clown. You guys should just give it away next week.
Just so that you can
just for the Grabzo the
see
clown.
grabs of the clown in action.
Oh man.
People who don't listen to our podcast are going to be real confused. Okay. I think that's it for the list of questions we want to go through. But we had an idea. You had to mention it a little bit earlier. We thought it'd be fun to play Two Truths and a Lie, poem edition. So, wondering if you can give us two truths and a lie about this poem.
Yeah, we actually, while we were waiting for you guys to come and get us downstairs, we came up with this just outside. John. So I'll let John take this one because this was his brainchild.
They're not gonna like it. Let's see. Two truths and a lie. Okay. You can actually see a portion of the treasure chest. It's visible without moving or touching anything.
Oh, okay.
The treasure chest is located on the west side of I-15.
Oh,
That's one truth.
The
Gosh,
treasure
dang
chest
it.
is located on the east side of I-15.
Oh yeah, people are going to hate that.
I should have separated.
That is pretty
would've
much-
been
But it's
funnier.
not on the
Dang
north
it.
or the south side.
okay, that's true.
So
Can you edit that so that you put them like east side, treasure
Treasure.
chest, west side, or something?
Yeah,
It'd be
yeah.
better.
I'll figure it out.
all right. Okay. Well, this was awesome, guys. We
Yes,
got some
thank
great
you.
info. I
Thank
think
you.
people are going to get really excited about this. And honestly, we're super grateful that you come on and join this podcast. It's our favorite
We love
part
it.
of every single hunt. We get to see you in
It's the
person.
best.
We're not just making. We feel like we need to say this every single episode. We're not affiliated with these guys, but we are inspired by them, and we appreciate everything you do for the treasure hunting community. We thought, if that's okay, if we have like 5-10 more minutes left,
Yeah.
we thought we'd finish off by playing a little game, trying to do something a little fun to finish off here.
Okay.
This isn't super treasure related. It's mostly just to kind of embarrass you. So,
Nice.
okay, so we're gonna play a game in which, Dave, you are trying to guess if this comment is a social media post in the past from John, or by a different celebrity.
Oh wow. Okay.
So I'm gonna read you. I'm gonna read you the post, and you have
You have
to
some
guess.
good ones.
And let's just say we'll do 10, and if you get 7 or more, you can.
I was just about to say, every time we come on here, I'm like, man, I think we messed up and we gave away too much. We ruined the treasure. Wait, so this will be good.
Okay. Alrighty. Okay. First one. My resolution for 2017 to join a barbershop quartet or a trendy a cappella group. Hashtag goals.
That's not John. I don't think he's ever sang in his whole life. So celebrity.
That was John Maxim.
What?
And,
I always wanted to be in a barbershop quartet. So great. You're so great. Oh my gosh.
I don't think I've ever heard you sing once, ever.
I sing sometimes.
okay.
Man,
We just don't have a singing
off to a
relation.
bad start.
Plus,
for one.
you're a professional artist. Am I going to
Gosh
sing
dang
around
it.
you? I mean,
Yes.
come on.
Alrighty.
That's funny.
This is his post. This is his or someone else's post. Damn it.
Just switch the order.
Thank you.
Genius.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes. Good.
Okay.
Been there. I know how that is.
Okay. When you hear I win Powerball tonight and you start seeing a real life Batman fighting crime next week, that will all just be a coincidence.
That sounds like a John.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's correct. That is
Okay.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
said you nodded no.
I don't remember that one.
That's a
be.
good one.
It could be. How old is this one?
Impression that you're not going to remember a lot of these.
Wow.
I think these were pretty late.
These
at
are old,
night.
huh? This must be my Facebook way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could you tell us the year?
That one was 2016.
Okay.
Okay. I hate when I'm on a flight and I wake up with a water bottle next to me and I'm like, oh, great. Now I got to be responsible for this water bottle.
I was gonna guess celebrity, not John.
That's correct. That's Kanye West.
Correct.
Okay.
You're doing
He
good
can
now.
be petty, but not,
Yeah.
not like that.
Okay. Finally shaved. Period.
This is John.
I mean, yeah. Punctuation
I already
period.
know. This is a John quote.
Finally shaved. These wafty guys in front worked so hard over the last 10 years, pretending to be thicker than they actually are.
Yes, that's John.
I pray he's talking about the hair on his head. Okay. That is John.
Okay.
The
Okay.
picture associated with that is still one of my greatest pictures ever.
Oh, with that voice?
Send that to me and
Yeah.
we'll pop it up.
Okay.
I yell Happy New Year, then kiss my wife on the lips. She looks at her watch and thinks about how she hates that I suffer from premature ejaculation.
That's not John. That sounds like you.
It actually does sound like Christmas.
That's probably something that you would say.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
probably why you picked that
It's
quote,
hurtful
because
'cause it's
that's, that's right up your wheelhouse.
Oh, boy. That was John.
That was John.
Yeah. Suck it, Dave.
I remember that one.
Oh,
That's a
man.
good one.
that
That was
was-
a
What
really
year
good
was
one.
that?
That was 2016. The great thing about this is these were all from just 1 year of your life.
Wasn't that ejubilation?
Ejubilation?
I don't know. It might have,
How did I
I
pronounce
could have
it?
You said
misspelled it.
Is that a
Yeah.
ejabulation? Is what you
I
said.
don't know if that counts.
That's gonna be edited.
Ejubulation, is that a word?
Yeah, to like
Well,
it
jubilation.
jubilated.
Jubilation.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the whole
It's a
point.
pun.
I see. It's a
He's,
big
he's
pun on
mixing
that. Like a dad joke,
ejaculated
right? It's like
and
a play on-
jubilated.
I'll edit the part where I sound stupid.
Okay. Does anyone think global warming is a good thing? I love Lady Gaga. I think she's a really interesting artist.
Oh, I was trying to. I'm gonna guess not John.
Correct. That was Britney Spears.
Okay.
Okay. Tis the season to make a cappella groups matter again. Hashtag excuse me.
Not John.
Definitely John.
Dude, I love that movie.
You love. I did not expect to see
That's
so
from
many.
Pitch Perfect.
Yeah, it is.
Excuse me. Like, that's all right. Oh man, come on. I don't know.
2016 was a wild
This is
weird.
before we
year for
started
John.
doing treasure hunts.
I just like that he's using like Britney Spears and Kanye West compared to me.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
This
Maybe
is what
some
my
couple
This is
more.
like where your mind
throwing
is.
you off here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyone have a tampon? I'm all out.
Ooh.
Okay, now I'll read one of John's. Just joking. No, I'm just joking.
Not John.
That was definitely John.
What? Was it for a nosebleed?
Maybe.
Okay.
I don't
I've been
quite
there.
remember
There's
that
no
one.
more, there's no further context than that. So
That
we
was
don't
it.
know.
It had like 4 likes.
It's the good old days.
Oh my
Those
gosh.
poor people
Um,
still love me. I think.
Okay. What if we spelled people like this? Peep hole. That would be funny, I think.
At this point, I'm so thrown off.
Oh, my
I feel like we're just overdue. Like if I'm playing blackjack and it's like,
Yeah,
I've lost like 6 in a row, I'm due. So I'm gonna say not John.
that's correct. That was Kim Kardashian. Giving you just
This is so
literally.
so telling about who I really am.
We have a couple
Ooh,
more.
I need to change.
I love maps. Hashtag maps.
Do you like maps? Man, I'm gonna say John. It was John.
It was Russell Crowe.
Dang it. 70%. I'm like less than 50 here.
Yeah, okay, we got a couple more. Literally the only reason I took Kung Fu was so I could roundhouse kick cigarettes out of people's mouths.
Not John.
That was John.
No.
I mean, do you even know him?
I don't know this version of John. This is
Once
before I
again,
met him.
just from the year 2016. What was going on that year for you? It was an election year, or what was happening?
That was a good year.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
Okay,
Man.
one or two more. Making eye contact while seductively eating flaming hot Cheetos as I pass
This
people
is
on the
John.
freeway.
All I had here was Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Oh, really? I thought you were
Yeah.
going to say seductively.
Yes.
Okay. After sleeping on it for 2.5 hours, I've decided that I'm more disappointed with Batman vs. Superman than I am with this presidential election.
Ooh, I don't think John gets political. I'm going to say not John.
That was John.
What?
Batman versus Superman was so bad. I don't care who gets elected.
All right, last one. The application of the augmented reality from Pokemon Go will change the world. Mark my words.
Not John.
That was John.
And mark those words.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
My kids are obsessed with
Does not
Pokemon Go.
sound like
So yeah.
John.
Oh, I'll tell you right now. I went this exercise, and all I took away from it is that I pressed that friend button on you because I got to get
Good.
these. These are good posts.
These
man.
are good. I know.
Yeah.
We can make a little book. It's like John Handy. But
I did used to
Jack
like
Handy.
just the posts on Facebook, just the one-liners. You know?
Yeah, it's
I
good.
just enjoy
It's
that.
good.
Okay.
I
Well,
know.
that's fun.
A
Yeah.
simpler time.
They don't do those anymore. It's got to be a video now. It's got to be an edited reel. It's so,
Yeah.
so much work to be
Right.
funny anymore.
Yeah.
tell me about it. Thank you guys once again for coming on. Is there anything else you guys want to say to the treasure hunting community? A very,
Clue-wise.
very, very small part of which follows. Oh wait, they
Yeah,
have a
yeah.
I know.
yeah.
The clue. I
What
know.
am I even
I
doing?
was-
You were
done
really
here.
burying that lead there.
Wow.
Everyone's just like
Just
going like
forget
4
about it.
times speed through all
I know.
that.
Yeah.
Like,
Kirsch is like, no, you got to
Yeah.
listen to
So,
these
Chad,
Kanye tweets.
you'll realize
Yeah.
it's like you go hard, you go fast, you build it, and you let it down. And then at the very end, you just build it and go fast and you finish off strong. Okay, let's finish off strong.
yeah, what's that Mitch Hedberg quote? It's like, as a comedian, you have to start strong and you have to end strong. You can't be like pancakes. We're all excited at first, and by the end, you're just freaking sick of them. That's true, you know. So, okay, let's finish strong.
Okay, beautiful.
Oh, yeah, so the clue. Let's see the poem. Okay, so it was... Okay, yes. I think it was with the teams one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's really no history at all involved in this poem except for that one line. Trace the steps of the lion-hearted teams. Well, I
We
mean,
get some people that get super technical on the words we use, and since he said no history, I mean, I guess.
Well, like technically, like Pink Floyd is like historical, but like we're talking like history as you think of like in a textbook, you know, like you're in social studies.
So, would you read about this event in a textbook in social studies?
No,
Maybe. No.
never. Would you? No. I mean, I didn't do very well in high school. So I don't know how many textbooks I actually read,
Yeah, I
but
mean,
I'm just saying.
that's tough because I'm sure there's a book out there that has this in it. But yeah, no, I think it would. I think
Not
it
a social studies book.
well,
But
Okay.
most would
Social
most
studies,
would
like-
not.
Like in
Am I
school?
crazy? Like
So
integrated social
what
studies
is
like,
social studies? Let's define
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Anyway, what I'm saying is there could be some history, but the history that we see everyone talking about, it doesn't have, like cracking the books 3 poems ago, that we're not doing that again on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so like, yeah, that's like the only real history in this entire poem.
Is that line.
Is that line? Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Very
But-
cool.
But Pink Floyd's not. I mean, it is history, but I mean, we're talking like later, before Pink Floyd era, you know. So
Right.
yeah.
Can I ask one more question?
Yeah.
I just thought of one.
As many as you
Yeah.
want.
Do you like how I said yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah, go ahead.
We'll say our bets, but is any of us definitively losing our bets? Which is, mine is, Real Salt Lake has nothing to do with it.
Mine is it'll be found before August 15th.
Okay.
Or it won't be found before
be
August
found.
15th.
Yeah, and mine is that a lyric from Dark Side of the Moon has nothing to do with the solve.
Are any of us definitively?
They can't say that mine will be.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like at least
well,
one of
that's
you is
it.
in danger.
at least one of us is in danger.
Yeah.
I think it's
Okay.
just you.
Yeah, maybe.
We should have chose a better one.
That's true.
Dang it! Yeah, yours was.
I'm sorry.
I guess we could
I
also
was-
say that one of you is definitively not going to lose too.
Yeah, that's true.
Ooh, dang.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we don't know which
So
one.
one of
do
us
we?
is correct.
Since this is
Yeah,
all a
that's how it
scam,
works.
it could be
I think
Caden.
it's me.
That's
Right.
true.
I
That's
think
true.
it's me. I think you're in danger.
Well, I don't have a bet yet. I don't have a punishment yet, so I'm gonna make it real easy.
Yeah.
Guys, thank
Anyways.
you so
Yeah.
much.
After hours, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
honestly,
we appreciate you guys coming down here so late and for doing this. It's been the highlight of our treasure hunting year for sure.
That's awesome.
until we find it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
hope,
yeah,
I
we
hope you
wanna-
guys do. I mean, I say that to everyone, but I
Yeah.
do actually hope everyone finds it.
Mhm.
We're rooting for everyone. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, yeah, I want to thank all the treasure hunters. You know, we really do love getting the DMs and hearing your stories, and appreciate the fact that we can still do this and it's still fun. So, yeah, we just love everybody and hope everyone stays safe. And I feel like we've done this enough that they know like it's not anywhere dangerous, but we always have to kind of reiterate that. But it's not anywhere dangerous. But yeah, what do you think, John? Any last departing words?
I don't know. I feel like this year there's kind of a heaviness to everything, not just treasure hunting, but the economy, the whole thing. I'm getting a lot more messages about my family's destitute. I need this treasure, which we always get some of those. And so I would just, I love all the positivity around that about how the treasure hunt just gives you something to focus on and pursue, but also, it's probably not wise for you to put all your eggs in that basket. We're never intending for that to be the case either. And so, anyway, I would just say that the treasure hunt can be a very positive motivator and stuff, but we do really care about everyone that goes out and does this, and we don't want anyone, putting themselves in not only danger, but even like I'm going to not go to work or I'm not going to take care of things because I'm frantic about this treasure hunt. There's actually easier ways to make $25,000, I think, really, even though I haven't been very good at that this year. But, anyway, so we recognize kind of the heaviness. That's also part of the reason we did the treasure hunt this year, because it's not just in treasure hunting. I think it's kind of everywhere. And this is one thing that kind of brings all the best people together. That's what we love so much about it. So I don't really think I had a point to that, but sorry.
Yeah.
No, I think it's
Keep it fun.
great
No,
comments.
great.
I think one of the really cool things is just the friendships that people make is doing that in a community. We've been able to be even
This
closer
has
friends
actually done
with it.
worse for our friendship
Yeah,
than
that's
is
actually a
that.
good point. No, but I just see it online in the communities, like people are getting together in real life, that people that met because of the treasure hunt, and they're becoming friends and relationships. And you guys being able to foster and develop that type of community in Utah and even outside Utah, I think is really special. So once again, we thank you guys a ton for doing this for the community and for this treasure hunting group.
Yeah, no, we love you guys. Love all the treasure hunters, and excited to keep doing this. Hopefully into the future. We brought some gifts for you guys.
Oh, no way.
These are
my
some- These are
goodness.
some OG comic books. I don't know if they're worth $1 million or
Oh
$0.
my gosh.
Oh, I'm gonna take the unique
We'll
one.
let you guys fight over them.
This is amazing. Thank
We found
you.
those
Awesome.
in a
Thank
flip.
you.
We often find little treasures in a flip, and so
Oh my
It's
gosh!
official clue.
Should we show?
That's awesome.
Yeah, just some. I know nothing about
Cool,
comic
yeah.
books,
Where is
so
this?
we have been meaning to have somebody come.
Watch
'Cause
these
we-
be worth $25,000.
We
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
boxes.
Hilarious.
Yeah, they could be actually.
That's awesome. Thank you so much.
But yeah, no. this
Yeah,
is
our
cool.
shirts that we gave you are also worth quite a bit, probably.
I'm excited to rock this thing.
Spider-Man and the Standing Stairs. Just checking. That'd be so cool. Thank you guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. And we'll catch you on the next one outside.
Perfect.